Hello everyone and welcome back to the next video with Quizzing with Al. My name is Alex and welcome to the next video. Hope you had a good Christmas and a good New Year if you're watching this in January. If not, then happy whatever. But we'll get straight to it. It's back to the normal general knowledge part of my channel. So we're just random questions. There'll be A, B, C and D. Write one and mark it down and see how many points you get. Basically that is the premise of this. So yeah, we'll start straight away and I'll give the answers out immediately as we do start, just to let the video flow a little bit better than in previous ones. So we will start straight away with question 1. What is the tallest waterfall in the world? Is it A, Angel Falls, B, Victoria Falls, C, Niagara Falls, or D, Tungella Falls? I'll let you think about it just for a moment. I won't give the answer straight away. You can pause the video if it's a bit easier for you, or just watch me ramble on basically. But first one, it is A, Angel Falls. Question number 2. Which of these video game franchises is made by a Naughty Dog? Is it A, Grand Theft Auto, B, Red Dead Redemption, C, The Last of Us, or D, Fallout? One of them is one of my favourite games of all time, but it's not the answer. It's C, The Last of Us. Just finished a series of that. First season good, second one, not really as good. Fallout, the series of that, is on the moment and that's amazing. And my favourite game of all time out of them is Red Dead Redemption, especially the second one. The second one is just a masterpiece. Question 3. Which football club does American football legend Tom Brady have a minority share in? Is it A, Wrexham, B, Inter Miami, C, Birmingham City, or D, Red Bull Leipzig? For the American people, that's soccer. I know, Tom Brady, but it's football for all the European English and pretty much anywhere that's not America. But it is C, Birmingham City. Of course, Wrexham is owned by Ryan Reynolds, Inter Miami, David Beckham, Red Bull Leipzig, I think it's just run by Red Bull, but yeah, Tom Brady, bit of a random one, but yeah, he has shares in Birmingham City. Maybe one day they'll be in the Premier League, who knows. Question 4. In which studio is the BBC soap EastEnders filmed? Is it in Borehamwood, B, Shepperton, C, Kennington, or D, Pinewood? And they are all studios in London, if you didn't know. And it is A, Borehamwood in North London. They have the whole town in one big set. It's been there for years. I think the whole time that EastEnders has been around. Don't watch it, but I just know that. Question 5. Which of these royals isn't a direct descendant of Queen Victoria? Is it A, Tsar Nicholas II, B, Wilhelm II, C, Philippe VI, or is it D, Marguerite II? She has a big family, that one, Queen Victoria. She had quite a lot of children. I think all of them did marry into royals, but not into Denmark, because D, Marguerite II, is not a direct descendant of Queen Victoria. Tsar Nicholas II was the last Tsar of Russia. I believe he was the great nephew. Same with Wilhelm II, and Philippe VI, I believe, was not really like blood related, but married into, I think his wife was a direct descendant of Queen Victoria, blood related wise, but still family. Question 6. Who is the youngest ever person to receive an Oscar? Is it A, Tatum O'Neal, B, Shirley Temple, C, Anna Paquin, or D, Timothy Hutton? And to give you a bit of a clue, they were aged 10 when they won it. You know, at 10 I barely knew my ABCs, let alone winning an Oscar. But it was won by A, Tatum O'Neal for Paper Moon all the way back in 1973, and again at the age of 10. Question 7. Which planet is not named after a Roman god? Is it A. Saturn, B. Mercury, C. Uranus, or D. Neptune? And I give you a clue. The one that isn't a Roman god is a Greek god. And it is C. Uranus. Number 8. Who didn't attend the Live Aid concert? And if you don't know what that is, it's the big concert Bob Geldof did at Wembley Stadium back in the 80s. More famous for the amazing bit that Queen did, but they're not one of the answers. Is it A. U2, B. Stevie Wonder, C. Led Zeppelin, or D. David Bowie? I've never watched this concert from start to finish, but I would love to see it. I think it went on for a long time, but it had a lot of performers. It all about 20 minutes each. But Stevie Wonder wasn't one of them, so it is B. Stevie Wonder. U2 and David Bowie were massive back in that time. Led Zeppelin actually made a comeback. Apparently it wasn't very good. Stevie Wonder apparently rejected it because there wasn't enough diversity in the amount of bands and singers that were in there. He wasn't happy with the diversity of it, which I think is a bit weird because if he was there then it would have made it a bit better, but hey ho. Question 9. Which country is the Sahara Desert not in? Is it A. Mali, B. South Sudan, C. Senegal, or D. Chad? And it is B. South Sudan. Sudan itself, the actual original country, is in the Sahara Desert, but the South, which is a newish country, South Sudan, no, not in the Sahara Desert. It comes close, but not in it. All the others are, obviously. Question 10. Who invented the surf and turf? Is it A. the United States of America, B. Australia, C. South Africa, or D. the UK? And surf and turf is steak and lobster, but you can have it steak and prawns, but it's basically beef and fish. I like it, although you would think of it, steak and fish, but it surprisingly works. And it was made by A. the USA, of course. I think it was in Miami, or at least Florida way. It might even be California. I think it actually is California, where the surf and turf was invented. Question 11. What is recorded as the longest train journey ever for a passenger service? Is it A. Toronto to Buenos Aires, B. Paris to New Delhi, C. Casablanca to Johannesburg, or D. Moscow to Pyongyang? All of them sound crazy and a very long journey. And it is D. Moscow to Pyongyang, so Russia to North Korea. Long way. I don't think the train journey exists anymore, obviously, because Pyongyang is not really on the bucket list of tourist attractions, and also the whole thing with Russia, I think it's probably a bit of restriction. So yeah, it isn't around anymore, but it was the longest one ever. It took 8 days. It was 6,380 miles, and it went through 8 time zones. That would give you a bit of a headache going all the way. Question 12. Which country has not hosted the Summer Olympics more than once? Is it A. Japan, B. France, C. Italy, or D. Germany? And it is C. Italy. Obviously Japan have done it twice. Their recent one was that one that got disrupted with COVID. B. France was the most recent, and D. Germany. They've done it in Munich and in Berlin. The first one they did was just before World War II, so yeah, it was a bit of a dark one for the Olympics, because obviously it was all Nazified and Hitler was there, but yeah, they did it twice. Question 13. Which sister ship of the Titanic was sunk during World War I whilst being used as a hospital ship? Was it A. the Britannic, B. the Lusitania, C. the Olympic, or D. the Mauretania? And I'll tell you that a bit of a clue. 2 of them are actual sister ships. The others were rivals of the Titanic? And it is A, the Britannic. It was taken out by a submarine back in World War One. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think many people survived it, but hey ho. It was the Britannic that was sunk in World War One. 14. Karen Brady is most famous for appearing on which BBC TV show? Is it A, Dragon's Den, B, The Weakest Link, C, The Apprentice, or D, Match of the Day? And if you're English or British, you'll probably get this one quite easy. For Americans, it might be a bit harder. But it's C, The Apprentice, and she's also one of the big high executives of West Ham Football Club. She's one of the women that is sort of like the goons of Alan Sugar. She goes around and watches everyone and makes herself look high and mighty, but I used to like The Apprentice, don't really like it anymore. I think it's just got a bit too naff. But yeah. Question 15. Which of these companies has their global HQ in Canary Wharf? Is it A, Tesco's, B, Revolut, C, NatWest, or D, British Airways? In Canary Wharf, if you know the O2, there's those big high towers. It's been in TV a lot because they use it as HQs for quite a lot of places, and it is a HQ of a lot of places as well, but it is for Revolut. So Tesco's, NatWest and British Airways don't have their HQs in the Canary Wharf, but B, Revolut do. Question 16. Who was the shortest termed US president in history? Was it A, James Garfield, B, William Henry Harrison, C, Zachary Taylor, or D, John Tyler? He wasn't president for long, maybe a week. I think he died of natural causes pretty soon after becoming president, which is, you know, a bit of a shame. But it was B, William Henry Harrison, and again, he died of illness pretty soon after becoming president. Question 17. Who produced the very first cordless vacuum cleaner? Was it A, Black & Decker, B, Dyson, C, Makita, or D, Hoover? I have a Henry Hoover. They're big, heavy things, but they do a good job. But it was made by A, Black & Decker. When I researched this, I'd never heard of them. They're still around, but yeah, they're famous for being the first people to make the cordless vacuum cleaner. Personally, I thought it was Dyson, but there we go. Question 18. Which of these players never won the Ballon d'Or, which is basically Player of the Year in football? Is it A, George Best, B, Zinedine Zidane, C, Ronaldinho, or D, Diego Maradona? And the fact one of them hasn't won it is crazy because they're all probably one of the best footballers ever. But it was D, Diego Maradona. Despite his greatness, back when he was playing, South Americans, basically anyone who wasn't European, wasn't allowed to win the Ballon d'Or. It's obviously changed now because Ronaldinho has won it and Lionel Messi's won it more than anyone. But yeah, Diego Maradona wasn't able to win one and means he never did. Same with Pele as well, never won one either. Question 19, a bit of a hard one, but it is a geography one. Which city is furthest north? Is it A, Edinburgh, B, Montreal, C, Moscow, or D, Copenhagen? And yeah, get your maps out because it's a bit of a tricky one, this one, but yeah. And it might surprise you a little bit. But it is A, Edinburgh. It's very, very close between Moscow and Copenhagen. There is maybe only about 20, 30, 40 miles between the two. Montreal is actually surprisingly a lot further south. It's about 100 to 200 kilometres further south than Edinburgh, but it is Edinburgh in Scotland. Number 20. Which actor has not made a cameo in the cartoon SpongeBob? Is it A, Keanu Reeves, B, Vin Diesel, C, Johnny Depp, or D, Will Ferrell? I used to love SpongeBob growing up. But B, Vin Diesel has never been in it. Keanu Reeves, I think is one of the newer ones, same with Will Ferrell. Johnny Depp played some sort of hippie peace guy way back when I was growing up, so I remember that episode. I haven't watched it in a while. I would love to. I'd love to get back into watching it because I loved it. I'm sure it's still funny. Question 21. Which of these origin band names later became what is known now as Queen? Is it A, Little Boy Blue, B, The Quarrymen, C, Gypsy's Kiss, or D, Smile? Again, love Queen. That's another band. Most of these questions are all things I like or have some sort of relative to me, obviously, because I need to know what most of it is. But it is D, Smile. Little Boy Blue was eventually became the Rolling Stones. The Quarrymen eventually was the Beatles. Gypsy's Kiss was Iron Maiden. And yeah, Smile was Queen. And I believe the connection is that Brian Taylor was a dentist, which is why it became the name Smile. And if you watch the Bohemian Rhapsody movie, the band name does make a little bit of a cameo right at the very start. And the final question, number 22, which stadium is home to the New Zealand Rugby Club? And that is also called the All Blacks. Is it A, New Eden, B, Ellis Park, C, Murrayfield, or D, Suncorp? And it is A, New Eden. That is the home stadium of the New Zealand Rugby Club. And that is it. That is the next video done, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you did well, and write down the questions. Also let me know how you did, and if you like this quiz, give it a like and share your comments, share what you got right, what you didn't get right, and if there's things you want to improve or topics you want me to do, then let me know. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.